Hi, I want to talk to you about fears and how it not only affects you, but how it can affect everyone around you in everything you do in life. But you don't have to live with fear. And that's what we're going to talk about. Sometimes fear can take over our lives. It becomes like an old relationship that we don't want, but it keeps coming back. Our fears are driven by our experiences with painful incidents, and we fear they will be repeated or even something worse will happen. It doesn't have to be that way. There are fears projected onto us by others, and we wonder why we are worried. We pick up other people's stuff. Fears about our finances, our families, our health, and our love life. Your mind creates your fears by remembering the past. You're living in the past thinking, this happened to me before. Or you fear that whatever happened before is going to happen again. You're living in the future when you keep thinking, what can happen? What is going to happen to me now? I'm sure you've heard the acronym for FEAR, which is FEAR. It stands for false evidence appearing real. But take a moment and really understand what that phrase means. Fear is things we imagine. It's not real, even though it feels that way. It's false or untrue things that are in your imagination appearing as real and controlling your mind and body. So, how do you free yourself from fear? Don't live in your imagination. Live in the present moment. That's living mindfully instead of mindlessly and letting your imagination take over. No matter what fear you are facing, the good news is that you can rise above and overcome it. When fears are unchecked, they usually don't go away. Often they turn into anxieties and illnesses in our bodies. But you don't have to be run by fear. So try this the next time you feel fear taking over. Stop. Yes, stop. Just stop and take a deep breath. It cuts off that anxiety and stops that whole mind cycle of going over and over and over and over. Then place your attention inside of your body and feel where you are tight and tense or you're trying to hold back the fear. Don't be afraid, it's just sensations and energy. Just put your attention there. When you find that when you put your attention on that clamping or clutching feeling and it doesn't want to leave, you can try just welcoming up that feeling. Whatever that pressure is, just open up to that sensation in your body called fear, which is just trapped energy, and allow it to come up. Welcome it. Some people think that they'll explode if they welcome up that pressure, but it's like taking the top off of a pot that's been boiling and letting the steam out. Welcome up that energy gently and allow it to leave. Don't try to force it. Allow it to come up and let it go. Underneath all that fear that you've been holding on to is peace, love, and happiness. It feels like a space at first when you let it go because you're no longer attached to it. Some people say it's like tapping into your higher power, your real self, or your beingness. It doesn't matter what you call that space in between, it's always here. It's your real self that is powerful and already free from fear. So allow yourself to just relax into that space and dwell in that space as much as possible, and your life will be transformed. It's where love, happiness, peace has always been inside of you, in between those thoughts. Live mindfully in the moment, not in the past. Keep repeating this process, and you'll find you'll be in charge and your fears won't run you. But the key is to repeat this as many times as necessary to cut through layers of old thoughts that no longer serve you. How do you know when you should stop? Is when you don't feel the fear anymore. You may have to do it over and over again, but it's better than living in fear over and over again, right? Each time you're letting go of toxic energy so you're not run by fear and you tap into your true powerful self. For more information on our upcoming workshops, our seminars, our teleconferences, and all our products, visit yourhappinessiswithin.com. Also visit sportingtherightattitude.com.